I was 5 years old and my parents wanted to take me to a water park. I was really, really excited, but unfortunately I'd never had swim lessons. But my dad wanted to get on the biggest ride there, and me looking up to him, I wanted to follow suit. I pushed off, and when I got to the bottom of the ride, unfortunately I flipped upside down. My mom tells the story the best. She heard her only child screaming, having a great time, and then nothing. She pulls herself down, trying to get to me to save me, but unfortunately she wasn't comfortable in the water either, and she began to drown at the bottom of the pool. My dad had to dive in, he got my mom, the lifeguard came and got me. A child can drown in 20 seconds. I was under for 30. And that day changed my life forever.
The little boy in that story grew up to become two-time Olympic gold medalist in swimming, Cullen Jones. Like our next hero, he's dedicated himself to making sure that all kids, especially African-American children, learn how to swim through his work with Make a Splash and the USA Swimming Foundation. Please welcome Cullen Jones.
Six years ago, on a beautiful day, a boy named Josh grabbed a raft and drifted out onto a lake. As he rested there in the summer sun, he didn't know that he had floated out to where the water was too deep. When the raft flipped over, Josh was in trouble. He didn't know how to swim. This 16-year-old boy, filled with so much promise, drowned. Wanda Butts grieved her son morning, noon, and night. And after a year, she was determined to turn her son's tragedy into triumph. To try to make sure this doesn't happen, this horrible thing doesn't happen to any other. So she had an idea: teach the boys and girls of Toledo, Ohio, how to swim. I can't tell you how thrilling it is to see these boys and girls walk on the edge of a swimming pool. They jump in, and because of Wanda, they aren't afraid of the water anymore. They feel safe. They can kick, move, break the surface, and breathe.
I believe that swimming is a basic life skill, but I learned that too late. I lost Josh on August the 6th, 2006. He was special. Josh was my peach. My son drowned. As a child, I was never taught about the dangers of water. My parents didn't talk about it. No one in our community ever talked about it, so I never learned. And I never taught Josh. African American children are 3 times more likely to drown than white children. That's a problem. Drowning is a silent death. And I'd had enough of the silence.
Who wants to learn to swim today?
I started the Josh Project to teach kids how to swim. My daughter, my 2 grandsons, and I were the first 4 students. And now over 1,200 children have gone through the Josh Project. No more expensive lessons.
There you go.
No more telling our kids not to get their hair wet. No more excuses.
All right. You doing okay?
I want to reach every child in every school and every church. I even invited Cullen Jones to come and speak to my kids.
Not learning to swim is definitely something that's generational in the African American community. I see myself in these kids. I still remember how it felt when I almost drowned. That's why I think the Josh Project is so amazing, because it really sheds a lot of light on what can happen.
I want these kids to teach their kids. Learn to swim. Part of my life's journey is losing my own fear of water. I'm gonna do it. I think the most important part of Cullen Jones's story is that he got to grow up. I love hearing what these kids want to be when they grow up.
A Navy SEAL, a teacher, a lifeguard.
Josh didn't get to grow up, but he's with me every day.
Good job.
Ladies and gentlemen, my CNN hero, my hero, the new comfortable swimmer, my other mom, Miss Wanda Butts.
First, I must thank God for the opportunity and the privilege to be here today. My hope is that all children are taught to swim and to be safe in and around the waters. Our responsibility as adults is to give them this basic life skill. My son Josh is my hero because his life gave my life meaning. Next Sunday would be his 23rd birthday. Happy birthday, Josh. I love you. Thank you.
Please welcome a supporter of the One More